All right, what is up, TCU fans, Big 12 fans, and anyone watching this video because you're just a huge fan of college football recruiting? Today, we are taking a look at Maddox Flynt, TCU's newest commitment for the class of 2026. So that means he just finished his junior year and will be coming to play football for TCU next year. So excited to dive in and talk about him, guys. This is Joseph back with the Big 12 Football Digest. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like the video. That'll help get it out to more TCU and Big 12 fans. Also, comment down below. As we go through the highlights here, we're going to dig into the film. We're going to look at his 24/7 sports profile. There's going to be a lot of information coming at you. So make sure you comment along with the video, or at least at the end of the video, to give me your thoughts, and I'll give you my final thoughts at the end. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We put out a ton of Big 12 content, whether it's recruiting or just position breakdowns for each team. A lot of content. And as we get into the season, there will be in-depth game breakdowns, a ton of info. So make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. And one last thing is we are a part of the 1012 network. The 1012 network sponsored by Charlie Hustle. Use code 1012 network at charliehustle.com. That's TEN12 network at charliehustle.com for 15% off any non-sale items. You can see I have some Utah gear here. Really great quality stuff. I really enjoy their clothes. And they have clothes for all Big 12 teams. Really great stuff. And yeah, again, that's 1012 network at charliehustle.com. And let's go take a look at Maddox Flynt. Okay, guys, so take a look here. So this is from a few days ago is when Maddox actually committed. You can see here going down just a little bit. He's 6'2", 265 pounds. Plays defensive line. He was on campus for junior day, and this is a quote from Flynt. He says, "It feels like home already. They've been recruiting me very hard since they've offered. I'd say a huge reason for my commitment is because of the coaching staff. I have felt like family since day one." Continuing to go down here. Oh, and he was named District 26 6A Defensive MVP. Pretty impressive there. 6A football MVP. I'm excited to watch the film, get a feel what that looks like. He also mentions a lot of the coaching staff have mentioned my effort and motor, chasing down running backs 40 yards down the field. Coach J Max said I would fit as a defensive tackle in their scheme, but I'm willing to play anywhere. So that's good insight, guys. It looks like he's going to be playing defensive tackle. And again, he's 6'2", 265 now. We've got the 24/7 sports profile on the screen now. And you guys can get an idea of what we're looking at here. Go into his offer sheet. You can see he had a decent little offer list here. Kansas State, Houston, TCU. So TCU was able to beat out two other Big 12 teams. And say what you will about Houston's football product on the field, they do recruit pretty well. They do get some recruits. And you can see here he's not ranked according to 24/7 Sports. Boom. Like we mentioned, 26 6A Defensive Lineman of the Year as a sophomore. Very impressive, guys. I'm excited to dive in, and with no more waiting, let's go ahead and take a look at his film and break down the highlights. Okay, guys, so you can see here 6', 270, class of 2026. So again, he won't be coming into play until next year for Kansas, but you're going to like the film here. And I think what's really impressive is, like we mentioned, he's playing 6A football, which generally means you're playing against bigger and better talent. And you're going to see it in the film. There are some big kids he's playing against, and I think it's going to give us a real good test of what he's capable of against good talent. So let's go ahead and check that out. Checking out the film here, he's going to be playing a lot of D tackle in the film. Yep, check him out there. Number 99. Ooh, okay, baby. Look at this kid go. Just rips through this guard. And dude, the guard and the center were kind of, at least the center was there, didn't really get his hands on him, but he just rips. I mean, you heard him talk about the motor in the article. Whew, this kid's got it. Damn. 6', 270 coming at you like that. As the first clip, that is nasty. Okay. D tackle again here. Boom. Okay. Congrats, TCU fans. I think you got a good one here. Look at him just throw this guy off the line. Boom. Okay, guys, this type of initial explosion is something you can't teach. This is very impressive. And that's a decent sized kid he was going against. Okay, pretty impressive early on. All right, right over the center. Boom. Oh, dude, throws the center back. Okay, I think small critique, but you'd like to see him um, fall forward with the running back and not kind of throw the running back forward, but small critique. Um, but I like that, again, every clip we're seeing him just light up the offensive lineman in front of him, kind of a double team action there. He gets off and is able to get the tackle. So great play either way. Boom. Man, you do not want to go up against this kid if you're an offensive lineman. Look at him. So initial explosion here, then a little bit of hand fighting. And so watch it coming up on this next play. Initial explosion, then he gets the hand fighting going, and then just makes the tackle for a loss. I mean, you could tell he has a really good mix of power, technique, and speed, and he uses it really well. I mean, look at him. It's like he has all the tools to a good level, so he's able to kind of choose what he does to you depending on what you're good at and get back there. Very impressive kid, guys. This is no joke. Oh, look at that. They try to cut block him, and he just, I mean, this looks like a guy that's been playing football for a long time. Like, they try to cut block him. He just stiff arms the dude into the ground and gets the TFL. Very nice. I don't think I need to show too much more film. I think I have an idea. I think I have my thoughts. Stick around, guys. I'll give you my final thoughts in a second. Before I give my final thoughts, please do make sure you guys drop the video a like, especially if you've made it this far. That'll help get it out to more TCU fans, more Big 12 fans. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Ton of content coming your way during the season, whether that's recruiting when you guys pick up new players or whether that's game breakdowns before the matchup. Should be a ton of fun, guys, so don't miss out. Make sure you guys hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you haven't already, comment down below, what did you guys think of Maddox Flynt? And I'm going to give my final thoughts now. So Maddox Flynt, very impressive. I mean, very, very impressive. I mean, this guy went a little under the radar. And, I do find that from time to time where it is just like these defensive tackles will just kind of slip under the radar, not get a lot of hype. Like, how is this guy playing 6A football and he's not even ranked by 24/7 Sports or the composite ranking? I mean, this was a dominant player in the tape we saw. Just to pull up his max prep so I can get you guys that information as well, because the film was really good. I mean, I would love to know what you guys thought about the film if you're watching at this point. I was very impressed. Really stood out to me, dude. I was pretty pleasantly surprised by this film. Sometimes you watch film and it's just not as exciting as you were hoping it would be. And then sometimes you watch film and you're like, damn, this is good. So he had 4 sacks as a D tackle, where D tackles don't usually rack up sacks. He had 10 TFLs this past year, 3 the year before, and 2 sacks the year before. So a guy that was just all over the field, 65 tackles. And I really think this is a guy that has the type of versatility that if you needed to move him to edge rusher to fill in for a game or two, he definitely has that. Or if he did like lean up a little, I mean, he could play edge rusher. But I really like him at D tackle. What I would love to see is him get to like that 290 range and be just an explosive, athletic defensive tackle that just kind of flies around and makes plays, rushes the passer, blows up plays in the backfield. I mean, that he's got that type of ability. Very impressive tape, and it was against good 6A talent. And you could tell when you were watching it, these weren't little guys, right? These were probably a lot of guys on the other team are going to go on to play college football. So very impressed, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. Comment, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm out of here. Go Big 12.